Hi Virgo, welcome to your monthly reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. If this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, you can keep it in your back pocket or you can come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys for this upcoming month, see which guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, overall see what is going on for you guys. If you guys are interested, you can go follow me over on Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, let's get right into it with some animal oracle cards. What's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming month? What messages do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for Virgo? It's way too many, but get in there. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month? We have the golden egg coming out, which I swear Leo had that, and every time I do your reading, it always seems to have like similar themes with Leo. And I know that some of you have some strong Leo placements in your chart, so it's like, hey, shout out to you guys, because you guys always seem to come through, I swear. Anyways, messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. Black egg. Ooh, there's some sort of truth internally, as well as you guys needing to speak your truth. Interesting stuff. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. Any messages for Virgo? Okay, way too many. They gave me a whole stack. We don't have time for that. I'm sorry. Less card spirit. Thank you. The earthworm. Yeah, you guys are in the early stages of learning who you are. You know, you're asking yourself, who even am I? Like, you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're like, who the fuck are you? I'm just kidding. No, but like, you guys are in like the early stages of getting to know yourself. You think you know yourself right now. You think you know who you are pretty well. Well, just you wait. You've only scratched the surface. There is so much more beyond. So you are in for a crazy ride is what I'm getting from here, okay? This has to do with your heart. This also has to do with you guys needing to speak clearly, as well as speaking in your truth and learning how to be your authentic self, because maybe you don't know, maybe you're trying to find yourself, you've lost yourself, you've gone through so many different things, maybe you stopped putting yourself as a priority because life got in the way, maybe you started a family, maybe you had responsibilities that come up, so that it took you away from actually getting to know yourself or spend time with yourself or being yourself. Some of you could have been in an unhealthy relationship and maybe that ended, and now you're wondering, well, who am I? Now I'm going to find myself. Soul searching. I'm getting this energy of soul searching. You guys are only just scratching the surface. There is this energy of you guys healing or needing to, put that work in. It's been a process, but it's telling me you're in the early stages. There's much more to be done, and let's be real, healing never is over. There's always just more layers to go down. It's nonstop, just as expanding is nonstop, just as growing and learning is never ending, right? We never stop learning, we never stop growing, things like that. Anyways, so there may be something weighing heavily on your mind, or something that's weighing a little bit heavy in your heart, and there might be some confusions, or there might be some questions, or wondering the truth about a situation. And so it's taking some time for you to go within and spend some time alone. And if there is any question that's been on your mind, to sit and think, contemplate. Whatever comes to mind, allow it. Don't force it. Just observe is what I'm feeling from this. Really just sit and observe whatever comes up. Maybe do some journaling, things like that. But there is this energy of you guys just kind of needing to sit and wait. And you're needing silence to hear whatever this message is, or whatever this truth is. You're needing to pull away for a little bit. Some of you may need to just go on a little trip, or go on a little hike or a walk, and just spend some time alone, even if it's a day or a couple hours, like as much time as you got, really. Because we all got shit going on in our lives, depending on what's happening for you. If you can carve out the time in your day to spend some time alone, or to get out in nature, especially because you guys are earth, maybe go on like a little nature walk. Yeah, like in my eyes, I'm just seeing like a forest, like just going for a nice walk. There might even be snow where you live. I live in Canada, so there's snow here. Stay warm, everybody, bundle up. And, you know, it might be really cold, and so you're like, well, I can't go for a walk, it's too damn cold. But it's just like, well, maybe if you bundle up, you could get even just a short walk in. But, you know, just get some air, get some fresh air, spend some time near nature, by the trees, hug a tree, you know, ground yourself. I'm really feeling this need to ground yourself, especially because there is so much that is yet to be discovered. There's so much you're learning about yourself, about who you are. You're learning how to authentically be you. Some of you have been searching for such a long time, and I feel like this has been coming up in your readings for quite a bit. Now, I don't really remember readings. Once I do them, they don't stick with me, but I do remember one of your readings, and this might have been months ago, like searching for validation externally rather than from within yourself. And that might have stemmed from something way back, perhaps even your childhood, you know, trying to seek validation from your parents growing up and never really getting, you know, that pat on the back or that confirmation from them or the appreciation. And so, you know, how we are raised as children have a huge impact on the type of people we become and the habits that we have and the cycles that we are on. And if you're able to identify those issues or the things that stem way, way back, that maybe you can choose to unlearn with time, because it's a long ass process. It ain't easy, you know. That might be what you're discovering, part of it, because for some it's like you were chasing, trying to find external things to fill the void, is kind of what I'm feeling from this, especially with this black egg, wondering, is there even a truth? Is there? Doubting yourself, wondering what's the point, you know, but there is, you just got to go within. So there's like this energy of you guys kind of being in like this almost dark night of the soul, where you guys might just be feeling alone, unable to really speak your truth or to authentically be yourself around people you're surrounding yourself with, you know. You may have a group of people around you, but you feel as if they don't understand you, or you feel as if you could never truly be yourself. And maybe you don't even really know who you truly are anyways, but you don't know unless you pull away, especially if you are surrounding yourself in groups of people or energy where you can't be yourself or you can't speak your truth. You're needing to get out of that. And obviously it's easier said than done. I know some people's circumstances are complicated and you just can't get up and walk away. I get that. So, you know, set the boundaries, do what you gotta do, come up with some sort of plan, you know, or, you know, just set the boundaries at least. That's the bare minimum. But it's like you guys are being asked to pull away and to go within and to spend some time alone. I'm really getting this energy of you guys needing to just go into hermit mode. You guys are being called to go into your little cave, to do some thinking, to do some reflecting. I'm really getting that energy from this. So I wouldn't be surprised if the hermit comes out later on when we pull some tarot messages, because I'm really getting like, okay, it's hermit mode time. It's time for you guys to go in your little hermit shell and just, you know, think, contemplate, do a little bit of introspection. It is also that Mercury retrograde energy we're picking up on, because let me tell you, Mercury retrograde is all about taking a seat, sitting down and observing and reflecting and looking back at some things that we've gone through and how that's affected us, and how can we move forward with what we know now, the mindset we have now. How can we, you know, better ourselves? How can we improve on ourselves? How can we build and expand? And so with this Mercury retrograde energy, which goes retrograde on the 30th of January, very soon. So this is the perfect opportunity for you guys to pull away, to go within, to just take a pause, just to take a break, to organize, to declutter your home, your space, as well as things within you, your heart, your mind. Declutter all those emotional files that you carry within, that you've pushed all the way to the subconscious. You know, there's a layer of dust that you're needing to, you know, clean. And, you know, I'm just getting almost like, yeah, physically you might be finding yourself cleaning a lot, organizing things, but also emotionally and mentally I'm feeling like you guys are needing to declutter as well, okay? I'm just kind of getting that, so just go with it. And yeah, so I just feel like as if you guys are starting to really find yourselves, finding the strength and the courage to stand in your authenticity, to be who you truly are. People can take it or leave it. At the end of the day, as long as you got your own back, you're good, you're solid. You don't need anyone to clap or to praise you. As long as you believe in yourself, you're able to do and accomplish anything you set your mind to. But you can also become your own blockage. So you're being asked to be your own best friend, okay? We also have the earthworm energy out here, which is like I was saying, it's telling me that you're in the early stages. This is just the start. This is just the beginning of this cycle. And you might feel a little bit uncomfortable. You might be comparing yourself to other people on this journey. Like, wow, look at this person. They know themselves so well. Or like, you know, just comparing your process. Like, wow, this person can just say whatever they want. And they don't care what other people think of them. I wish that could be me. Or just comparing yourself or your journey to other people. And you're needing to take a step back and recognize that we all had to start somewhere. We all had to try and fail and try and fail. Like, you know, every professional, that lawyer, that doctor, that surgeon, that writer, that artist, that whatever, did not just become that instantly. It took a lot of practice. It took a lot of dedication. It took a lot of trials and errors to get to where they are. Just as you are in the early stages, you can become the professional, the skilled, the most talented, the whatever. You can. It's just going to take a lot of consistency, time, and patience. And you should not compare your journey, your progress to somebody else. And I know that's not always easy, but to remind yourself, hey, you know, they had to start somewhere too. And this is what I'm doing. This is the beginning of something great for me. And so that's just kind of what I'm feeling here. Anyways, that's earth energy coming through. I don't know. It's like you guys are feeling so small, but you're not small. You are very significant. Okay. So we have double spirit coming out. So you guys are highly protected, highly watched over. You are highly guided always. Just remember that little friendly reminder. Okay, so the golden egg is a message at the center of the heart and the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga or meditation. If you don't have the meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that lays heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises deep from within you, know that you're well on your way. Your chest may swell like you're seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. This represents your fourth chakra, your heart, the home of the self or soul. By bringing the mind to the center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said that our inner guide sits there in deep meditation waiting for us. The black egg, which is your throat, speaking from an authentic voice, and the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only which rings true. When the essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sound draws us in, books draw us in, and the concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself, and what is there to be true about the world? When the energy of the black egg has not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things we want others to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It's available at every moment in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth and the birthplace of our voice. This represents your fifth chakra. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat, center of the hub that governs our speech and expression. It's important for us all, but is especially essential for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. Early bird gets the worm. What? Okay, that just came to mind. Early bird gets the worm. Anyways, earthworm, shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We all have felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt the earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it a beginner's mind often offers the most valuable insights. When in balance, earnest, intelligent, and valuable. When out of bounds, self-conscious and apprehensive. And to bring it about, speak up and risk embarrassment. You guys are needing to embrace your authenticity. Stop worrying about what other people think of you, and I know that's easier said than done. It's a process, but trust me, coming from someone who has been in your shoes, where I used to water myself down to please other people, where I would be something I wasn't, to blend in, to fit in with the crowd, it's not worth it. Just fucking be you. Who cares? And anyone who judges you, or is like, ew, look at Virgo being them, like, that just shows that they're insecure within themselves. It has nothing to do with you, and who gives a fuck what they think, right? Let the haters hate, okay? So let's get into this read. Let's pull some tarot messages, and let's see what is going on, okay? Man. Okay, so any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this month coming up? Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming month? What messages do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month? Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Okay, the deck is ready. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming month. We have the Princess of Swords, Page of Swords coming out. Messages for Virgo, this Star, Aquarian energy. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month coming up. Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? The Star is all about authenticity. You guys are needing to step into that really heavily. It's coming out. Six of Wands, victory. Nice. Confidence. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Oh, look at this, Hermit in the reverse. So after going within, get a little bit of clarity, a little bit of insight, wisdom, guidance from your higher self, connecting with you, spending some time alone, finding your own inner truth. Now, come out. Once you go in, you got your answers, you got your clarity, grounded yourself. Time to come out, okay? You'll know when the timing is right. Oh my god, my dog is snoring in the background. Anyways, so let's get into this. So, we're going to start with the bottom of the deck, starting with the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, you guys are coming up with some sort of plan. So this is probably when you're going within, with that golden egg energy, trying to gather your thoughts. You're going within, you're thinking, contemplating, weighing some things out. There's maybe some matters of the heart coming up, some things that you're trying to heal, make peace and release, you know, spending some time reflecting and going within, as well as trying to figure out how am I moving forward. Also, any ideas that you've been contemplating or starting, trying to get off the ground, it's in the works. Something is not ready to be hatched yet. Just give it time. When the timing's right, this egg will crack open and it will be ready to shine. But right now, just need to keep it nice and warm and let the egg do its thing. Let it develop, right? Something's still developing. So, especially with this Three of Wands energy, it's just kind of going hand in hand. Like, something's just developing. This is in the very early stages. Remember, that's what I said with the earthworm too, okay? Very early stages, and you're needing to have patience. Patience is the key here, and I know no one likes to hear, be patient, but it's true. Trust the process and come up with a plan, okay? Once you come up with those ideas, you're taking action to it. Look at this, Three of Wands, and then we jump to the Eight of Wands. So we go from planning, getting our feet grounded, and then boom, let's go. Before you shoot, you're pulling back, you're aiming at your target. That's what you're doing here. You're aiming at your target, and then boom, you're flying forward to Eight of Wands. Towards your goals, towards your manifestations, towards whatever it is that you're trying to bring to fruition. Wish fulfillments, dreams, desires. So, and then we have the Emperor. So this is something that you're trying to get off the ground. This might even be some sort of business idea or a project that you are in charge of, okay? But it's looking like it'll be in your favor. You guys are very calm, collected. We're getting heavy Aries energy from this. Yeah, and Sag, Aries, lots of fire coming through. There's a lot of passion that you're feeling about something. There's like a lot of excitement, and this is good. This is really good. You guys are feeling motivated. You guys are feeling encouraged. And you guys are highly respected for whatever it is that you do. You know, you're coming up with some sort of structure. You're coming up with some sort of schedule. I feel like that's really going to benefit you and keep you on target and keep you consistent with whatever this is. And you're going to get it off the ground. Okay, so consistency is key in having a structure, having some sort of plan, like I was saying. Okay, you guys are very aware and in control of your thoughts, your actions, recognizing that your actions have a major impact on if this will take off the ground or not. You guys are needing to be confident. You guys are needing to stand strong and believe in yourself, right? The earthworm was saying that there is this shyness, and you guys are needing to push through that shyness and stand strong, stand proud, and embrace that, okay? And stop worrying about other people's opinions. When you stop worrying about everyone's opinion, you can stand strong and confident, and you don't give a fuck, right? You're just being you, okay? We have the Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Star, and the Princess of Swords. There is this fear of letting your walls down or stepping into your authenticity. It's almost as if you guys are holding it so closely to yourself, like, I can't let them know, I can't let them see me for who I am, I have to like put on a mask or pretend to be something I'm not, or water myself down, like I can't, I have to contain this and like put it in a box. But it's like you're needing to push through that. We'll look into this when we clarify the Four of Pentacles, because I do want to get an idea. Maybe this is just about you guys need to release some sort of expectations or old ways of thinking, old ways of being, but we'll get a little bit more clarity when we clarify. We have the Princess of Swords, so I feel like this is you guys communicating and using your voice here, standing your ground. As uncomfortable, as scary as it might be, you guys are learning to embrace your authenticity, shining bright and not dimming your light. This is a huge step in your direction, a huge step into finding yourself, finding your voice, and, you know, voicing things that matter to you. You guys are choosing to go after your dreams and put the work in and be consistent with it, with that Emperor energy we were talking about earlier. And it's looking like it'll be moving in your favor. There is a lot of support around you with that Six of Wands. Okay, we have Leo energy coming out as well. There's lots of support around you. There's lots of eyes on you, point blank, period. And so there might be a bit of pressure. There might be this energy of just feeling a little bit overwhelmed or a little bit like, oh, fuck. But you're needing to ground yourself. It's okay. And, you know, at the end of the day, not everybody in this world will like you. That's a fact. Not everyone likes me, and not everyone likes you. Get over it. I'm just saying. So do not let the haters tear you down. I said that earlier. Let the haters hate, you be you, and the ones who love you will support you through the thick and thin. Okay, with that Six of Wands, you guys are reaching this place of victoriousness. Your ideas, your dreams, they're coming to fruition. They're coming to fruition, but you gotta believe in yourself. Look at that growth. Look at that growth. That's great. So we're gonna clarify, get some details as to what's happening here. Let's look into the Three of Wands. See what this plan's about. The Three of Wands. Look at this. Eight of Wands at the bottom. Double confirmation. Three of Wands for Virgo. Summonizing Venus. There we go. Look at this. Princess of Swords coming out twice. Voicing your needs. Having honest conversations with yourself. One-on-one time with that golden egg energy. Tell me the Three of Wands for Virgo. Summonizing Venus for the next month. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Lots of fire in this read. You guys might have some strong fire placements. Three of Wands for Virgo, Summonizing Venus. Okay, what do we have here? The Prince of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Oh, there might be some past energy resurfacing with that Mercury retrograde coming up. There might be some things from your past that you're recognizing. Hold on, we have the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Sorry about the banging, doing renovation, so it might be a little bit distracting. Yikes. Okay. Anyway, so this is at the bottom of the deck. We'll get to that afterwards. So, yeah, voicing your needs. There might also be this past energy lingering, watching, keeping tabs, lurking, watching, creeping, stalking. You know how it goes. Mercury retrograde always brings the past back. So don't be surprised if the past comes knocking. There's just a little heads up, little warning. Protect your energy. You don't have to give them a response if you don't want to. If you want to, go for it. Get some shit off your chest, right? Speak your truth. So let them know how it is. if you so choose. You don't have to, but if the opportunity comes up, maybe this is a great time for you to show how far you've come. Speak your truth, especially if you held yourself back in the past or you didn't get to get some things off your chest. Use this to your advantage if you want. You do you. There is that energy, though, of some sort of past situation where you obviously don't have the strength, you don't have the energy to put towards it, but it's like there is something resurfacing with the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Prince of Wands in the reverse. There might still be some sort of attachment here. But what I'm getting from this, with the Prince of Wands in the reverse, this was someone who was very wishy-washy, in and out of your life, inconsistent, didn't really know what they wanted, and if anything, they may have led you on or played with your feels. There isn't really much cups out here. Oh, actually, I lied. There's Two of Cups. So there may have been some sort of romantic involvement between you and this individual in the past. But yeah, it looks like there's this energy of it resurfacing or coming up. So just be prepared for that. Yeah. But anyways, bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. If this is a past situation resurfacing, you have a decision on what you're going to do about it. Two of Swords with the Two of Cups. You decide, but from what it looks like, is that shit's still the same. If this person was wishy-washy in the past, start quick, end quick, would come in, and then they would dip, and then they would come back, and then they would leave, and then, you know, same shit. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't say much has changed. So just a little heads up for those who are like wondering, well, how's this person changed? I mean, you can trust your gut. Your intuition will guide you. And if you feel that they've changed and you want to give it a chance, by all means, you do you. But, you know, it is that Mercury retrograde energy kind of coming through. And from what it looks like is that it's probably going to be the same shit. So basically, lessen your expectations if you were to give this a second chance. That's for those out there. Another thing I'm getting, because it's all about you guys moving forward, so let's not talk about the past, let's talk about the future. Moving forward, you obviously have a decision, Two of Swords, perhaps about the connections that you're surrounding yourself with, or the people you're surrounding yourself with, or who you involve your energy into. There might be a decision on who you allow to stay versus who you're going to maybe release or cut free from moving forward. Because maybe some of you are surrounding yourself, like I was saying, surrounding yourself with people where you feel like you can't authentically be yourself. And if that's the case, you know, if you can, you might want to consider leaving them or setting the boundaries or, you know, distancing yourself or, you know, speaking your truth at least. But yeah, I feel that's basically what I'm getting from the Three of Wands. Kind of just cleaning things up, tidying things up, dealing with some things from the past, maybe dealing with some things currently, some people, relationships, deciding on what you're going to do about that. This is kind of what I'm feeling from this. Let's look into the Eight of Wands and see what you're moving towards. Tell me about the Eight of Wands for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Eight of Wands for Virgo. Okay, last shuffle. Find the Eight of Wands for Virgo. Nine of Swords. So there's some fears. Moving forward, there are some anxieties. Probably those doubts going back to that earthworm energy. Prince of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're needing to be confident within yourself. You're needing to stand tall, be proud of how far you've come. You guys are looking good on the outside. On the outside, people are like, damn, Virgo's got their shit together. They're looking good. They're looking flawless. They're taking care of their health. They're looking great over here. And look at them going after what they wish, after what they want, and not letting anything or anybody get in their way. But within you, there are some fears. Nine of Swords, there's some anxieties. You're feeling a little bit nervous. Your palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Oh my I'm just saying there is like this anxiety that you're feeling a little bit, and you're like, can people tell? Oh my god, my heart's racing. But no one can see that. No one can see that. You trust me. On the outside, you're looking calm and collected, Miss Emperor, Mr. Emperor over here. No one could even tell that, you know, there's some fears inside because you mask it so well. You're keeping it hidden. Dang. Okay. So just remember that. That is clarifying the Eight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, the Three of Cups, and the Universe. So there is this energy of you guys getting out of your head. You catch yourself. You may have some moments, but it's like you reel yourself back in. You're like, you know what? I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected. I'm not going to let my thoughts take control over me. Perhaps this has to do with some sort of cycle that you've been on and you're trying to unlearn certain mindsets or, you know, reprogramming your thinking patterns, things like that. With the 8 of Swords in the reverse, we have the universe, so completion of a cycle over here, and the 3 of Cups. So just allowing to enjoy this journey, to enjoy the process. And yeah, okay, there's some times where it's a little bit scary, or you're feeling like there's all this attention, all these eyes on you, but to stand proud and to be confident, that's the key here. And to ground yourself too. We have lots of 9s over here. We have the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles. We also have that 9 of Wands come out, so 999 might be significant for some of you. Almost completing a chapter. So close, that final push. Keep going. Keep going. Okay? Okay, let's look into the Emperor. Yeah, so don't let your fears hold you back. That's the only thing that could hold you back at this point. No longer allowing other people's opinions to affect you, but now it's all about yourself. Are you going to get in your own way? Are you going to become your own block? Are you? You could. Are you going to allow that? You might. It's all up to you. It's the make or break. Time of the Emperor for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. The Emperor for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. Woo! 3 of Wands, going back to where we started. Double confirmation over here, okay? Okay. The Emperor. So coming up with that plan, sticking to the plan. The Emperor for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Oh, that might be part of these fears. Yeah. Oh my god, literally, as I say that, the 8 of Swords come out. Yeah, this is part of your fears. The 10 of Cups in the reverse, there's obviously been some past disappointments that you've gone through. I mean, hello, we've all gone through it, but like, I feel like this is an indication, or this is what's, I feel like this is what this fear is what if it's just going to be the same? What if this is too good to be true? What if this is just another false start? Something I wish, something I thought was going to happen and then it never did. Or it left me feeling disappointed. Or, you know, everything that starts off great always goes shit, always goes downhill. Well, be mindful of thinking that way, because when you think that way, you end up most likely attracting it. What you think about, you bring about. And you guys are really needing to be mindful of what you're thinking of, okay? This has to do with these past mindsets that you're trying to break away from. You're needing to let loose of that control. Think of it like this. You know, you take a handful of sand. I've said this before. You take a handful of sand. You hold on to it loosely. The sand stays in your hand. But as soon as you hold on tightly, the sand falls between the cracks. The harder you hold on to the sand, you lose control. So you're needing to lessen that control, so things move freely and smoothly, and however it needs to align itself, okay? Have trust, because it's like the more you try to force or the more you try to control the situation, it's like backfires or goes opposite. So you're needing to kind of just take a step back, release those fears. I know it's easier said than done. We also have Gemini energy out here, but it's like you need to get control over your thoughts, and I know that's not always easy, but meditating really does help. That's why we had that golden egg come out. It's like, okay, you guys are needing to get into some sort of meditation practice over here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. Let I tell you, go within, do some reflecting, thinking, contemplating with that golden egg energy, spending some time alone, some solo time, so that you are able to find a resolution to the problem over here, or the block, Devil in the reverse. You're finding the solution, light shining down, you know, getting the clarity of what has been an illusion all along, okay? And the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's this need to step outside of your comfort zone or face your fears and not allowing your fears to hold you back. Four of Pentacles, okay? Okay, tell me about the star for Virgo. Okay, I heard Scorpio. I want to call you Sag. I also heard Aquarius. So, I mean, this is Aquarius energy, but there's a lot of different signs that were trying to come through. And I literally forgot. I was like, wait, who am I reading for? It's Virgo. Virgo. Tell me the star for Virgo for the next month. Tell me about the star for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. For some, this is forgotten dream or something you've already done in the past and maybe it didn't work out, and it's like you're picking this back up again and you're giving it a second chance, and maybe there's that fear of like, okay, but it didn't work out in the past, so what if it doesn't work out this time, right? It goes back to those fears that you felt. Just getting that. This might be some sort of dream or wish fulfillment that you've always wanted. Tell me about the Star, the Four of Cups in the reverse. Tell me about the Star. Man, these cards are flying. The Seven of Swords. Self-sabotage. Do you really want to sabotage this dream, this desire, this exciting opportunity that you're so passionate about? That's what I'm getting here. Ten of Swords in reverse and lust, strength, and the Four of Pentacles coming out again. Double confirmation. There's this energy. There's this wish fulfillment. There is this dream. There is this energy of you guys needing to step into your authenticity. But there is this energy of self-sabotage. Seven of Swords. You could easily become your own blockage if you get in your own way. Six of Swords in reverse. Falling back into old patterns, old mindsets, old beliefs. Feeding into other people's opinions. Oh, Virgo, I don't think that's a good idea. What if it fails? Really? Where's the support here? Where's the support, right? What if it does succeed? What if it does? Instead of thinking, what if it doesn't? Think best case scenario. So instead of thinking worst case scenario, how about you think best case scenario, right? I'm just saying. Four of Cups in the reverse, though. You are starting to see things clearly. You are starting to recognize what is there, maybe thinking outside of the box a little bit, okay? Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focusing on, okay, well, I have all these tools in front of me. I just have to have the smarts, the brains, the cleverness to put it all together and make this work. If I so choose. If I want to, I can get in on my own way. Self-sabotage, Ten of Swords in the reverse. Or I can use the strength, the patience, the skill, the talent I have and make this shit happen. Ace of Wands. But it's all up to me. It's all up to me. Releasing old mindsets, things like that. Don't let your fears take control over you, okay? Step into your authenticity. Let's look into the Six of Wands. Talking about the Six of Wands for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month coming up. Six of Wands for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, wow. Queen. Oh, sorry. Princess. Princess of Pentacles. Nice and slow, nice and easy. We also have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Like to see that. Adjustment and the Ace of Pentacles. Woo! Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. There's lots of newness. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. So there's lots of new opportunities on the horizon for you. Maybe not just now, right? Because we are in Mercury retrograde season. So that tends to cause delays and slows things down. But perhaps by the end of February, you might start to see this new energy come up. Just saying, okay? Anyways, so clarifying the Six of Wands, you guys are moving in this place of confidence and you guys will reach a place of victory and satisfaction. Princess of Pentacles, so slow and steady wins the race, especially because Mars is now in Taurus and it's highlighting this slowness. Slow and steady wins the race. Take your time, okay? Because this will be worth it. This is an opportunity for you to grow. This starts off with an idea and it stems into something bigger, Ace of Pentacles, something long term. Now this is slow paced. It's not going to happen overnight. If anything, it's going to take months or longer to develop, to build that solid foundation. Now it's going to be worth it. It's just going to require a lot of your dedication and a lot of patience and consistency and hard work. It's going to require a steady hand. I ain't going bullshit. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be moments where you love it and moments where you want to quit. But that's life. Is it worth it? Do you want it bad enough? Is this really something that you wish for? Then you're going to have to show it. You're going to have to prove it. Okay? Ten of Wands in the reverse, release of baggage, things that have been holding you back. Perhaps it was those friends you were surrounding yourself with, or relationships, mindsets, things, beliefs, whatever it is that was getting in your way. I see that you guys will be releasing that moving forward. You're going to be letting that go. And it's going to be clearing a path to greatness. Ooh. And adjustment. So there is this energy of being balanced, well-grounded. This is Libra energy coming through, okay? So what you put out is what you receive. Remember, consistency is the key. It's just a matter of time. It's not going to happen overnight. And I know I'm repeating myself, but it's very true. So just remember that. Bottom of the deck, what do we have? The Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So there might be some new opportunities for a relationship down the line for those who are interested. It does look like you have your guard up though. And perhaps you're like, let's just be friends. And I swear, this has happened in your readings many times. Friend zoning people. Anyways, Three of Pentacles. Maybe this is in the workplace. Two of Wands, a decision. Aries energy. Underneath that, Queen of Wands. Yeah, lots of Aries energy. Lots of fire. So that's for someone out there. If you're looking for love, there's opportunity down the line. But you're maybe needing to open yourself up a little bit more. We're going to get some Tikashi messages to go along with this. But yeah, it's looking like you guys are just needing to push through this discomfort. Step into your authenticity. That's where you're going to feel the most fulfilled and most excited. Release old ways of being. Release whatever is just not serving you. And that's basically what I got, Virgo. To summarize it all. At least that's what comes to mind. I don't know. Like lost, I'm like, what is this reading about? This is literally what happens after I do readings anyways. So let's get some Tikashi messages for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this month regarding this reading. I need Tikashi messages for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this reading, please. Tikashi messages for Virgo. I need Tikashi messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, look at this. We have value and nurturing. Now, when value came out, I just immediately got time management. So manage your time well, be, organized. So value, appreciate yourself, cherish and respect yourself. Do not undervalue your talents. Be prepared to put a lot of value on your efforts. Every experience is to be valued, whether you understand the lesson or not. There may be greater worth in something rather than you first saw. And then we have nurturing. Take time out to nurture yourself. Stop and smell the roses or go buy yourself some. Nourish your body with a healthy, well-balanced diet and clean water. Imagine how special you can feel when you nurture yourself on the inside by letting go of your self-criticisms. No better time than the present to give yourself this present. So really take care of yourself this month. Nurture yourself. Be kind to yourself. Value your needs and your time. So that's what I got for you guys for this month. If you got something from this read, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys are interested, you can go follow my Instagram at JadeStoneTarot. With that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!